want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
A Leo will come to their senses. Like they'll go through all that and do all that, and then later on down the line, they'll think about it and they'll review some shit. Maybe they did wrong or they could have did or this, and then they will come to a resolution with you. But they be done made a move to where you won't trust them like that no more anyway. So it just be like, you can be cool with a Leo after the fact. A Taurus is slim to none because they ain't gonna want to fuck with you.
They ain't gonna let you do that shit again.
I don't know about Aries women. I haven't really dealt with.
But do you think their upbringing has plays a role in like the way that they operate as well?
Upbringing always plays a role because that's the difference between if a woman had a father in the house and didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was raised by all women or raised, you know what I'm saying, with proper etiquette or just some ghetto type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But now them Aries women, man, listen, loyal to the goddamn bone. Let me explain it. Whether they you or against you, for the bag or against the bag. And if they want to chill, no riches.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
ain't never dealt with an Aries woman.
Man, listen.
Ebony, I know a lot of Aries
best
women, and
woman
they
I ever
all
had.
crazy except for me.
Only thing about it is she just didn't want to have shit. You know what I mean? And she was just loyal to the bone. You know, with that. But
Puffy trial started today, huh?
Yeah, I think the jury selection.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what happened with Durk shit the other day? Did they try to get a nigga another charge? Like a stalking charge or something?
Yeah.
Is that what happened, Reese?
They just I seen Ed review it. They just basically hit him with another indictment, removed the lyrics, and gave him the stalking charge.
Who's the stalking charge on?
The whole Quando round.
They just enhanced it.
So you know they beat not they beat it, but the things lawyer put in to get his bond reconsideration. The shit kind of made sense. Like, okay, you can't use these lyrics. They're gonna throw that shit out. So what the DA did, they was like, okay, cool, bet. So we're gonna hit you with this other shit that's basically the same goddamn thing, but it's a stalking which led to a murder, right? So that way they can hold him until the trial.
I don't know, bro. Lavish, that might bite him.
Think so?
That might bite him, bro.
The DA or you talking about Durk?
The DA.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Because here's the thing. Well, this is a RICO, right?
Yeah.
So the actions of others they put on the head. Is that how that's going?
Yes and no, because he's not in there. I don't think Durk's in it with them.
Okay, wait. So they're not like how Big U shit, he got 6, 7 people named with him. That's not, ain't it like 5 people named with him or no?
Okay, so they got the people who actually did it on an indictment for that action, for the planning and all that. They got Durk for murder for hire indictment that
On the murders
they
they did, right?
right on the murder they did, but it's not like a RICO charge statute. Like it's not an OTF RICO. I don't think. But then give me 1 second. I'll grab.
Yeah, let's look and see. I thought it was because Durk was never on the scene, and if there's no text messages or wiretaps that got him instructing, but they're saying the stalking is because of how they followed him into the gas station and did that. The thing is, was this something they took upon themselves to do, independent of Durk?
Right. And the
So it,
actual,
you know what
I'm
I'm
sorry,
saying?
the actual thing is stalking resulting in death. Is
That's,
the
but see, they put it on Durk. Did they put that on the other individuals?
right. So it says prosecutors maintain Dirk's rap career is not on trial, but claim he still poses a flight risk. And I'm trying to see. So yeah, they just filed the new charges, and they said prosecutor have now charged him with 1 count of stalking resulting in death. I know Lavish is looking up the other part. I'm just trying to see. Then it just kind of gives a recap. So it's not just the stalking. I guess it's resulting in death.
Yeah,
Is what they're
so
putting on.
did they even did they remove the murder for hire? Is that the only charge that's
No,
on
hell
him?
no, they ain't removing that.
I heard something like something to the effect that they didn't have it. I think they didn't have it on the new one.
Well, I don't know if this was an addition to what's already there.
Okay, right.
Because I can't see them dropping a murder for hire. That's their trump card.
So no, it says that they introduced a new charge. It doesn't say that they dropped anything. They introduced a new charge, is what they're saying.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
So they added them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this first indictment just got conspiracy for the commit murder for hire, use to carry a discharge of firearm. Now I don't see no RICO charge here.
See, now that's what you get what I'm saying? Because see, if the RICO was there, that means whatever they did, they saying Durk, you're responsible for it. But Durk was never on the scene or never in the vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Even with them saying, well, you flew him out here, right? Well, I could show you. He did a interview that same day with academics.
Yeah, business
right?
hours.
So them being out here and all that was justified. Now if Durk at home sleep and these little niggas in their room and they call a nigga talking about nigga, hey man, I got some weed. He's like, yeah, hey nigga, you know that boy out here, nigga. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, nigga over there, such and such and such. And these niggas mount up and go do what they do, cause that's what they want to do, without his knowledge or his knowing, without his instruction. Then how do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Wack the only
Now,
yeah.
hold on, Latoya. Now we got to play devil's advocate. What makes them comfortable coming with that charge, Lavish? One of them niggas got to be saying Durk called the shot.
Yeah, because the only thing they had was his cards was you. It was from the
That's
OTF.
not nothing. If that's the case, shit, you can anything my artists do, shit, you got to hit on me because that's what the we do. My mother, I got American Express that says my company name, and that's what that is. You can't expect when you operating as that, that's company expense.
Yeah, because they said the flights and the rental cars was paid from the OTF business.
Well, how else is this they supposed to get there?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it has to be a witness. It has to be something.
It gotta be somebody in there saying that Durk called that. It gotta be.
Right.
There's too many other things I can show. I had no knowledge. I wasn't there. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of them, which is we believe is Jam. I think what Jam is doing, bro. I think what that nigga's doing. Remember, Durk publicly let it be known he gave the nigga 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now they say Jam got caught with a switch after the fact. They also say that Jam's telling them folks the 50 Durk gave him was for him to participate in that situation, to get out of his situation. Which, nigga, if that would have been it, Durk wouldn't have been
Broadcasting.
publicly, openly brought. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is dog. That's crazy. But Jam.
Yeah.
And is that
I guess they able to put Jam at the scene. I guess he was one of them dudes that was there too. You know what I'm saying? So when they catch him with the switch, you know, he like, boom, well, listen, boom, boom, boom. I was there and he paid me. Look, see the 50,000 and you know what I'm saying?
he just
So you didn't
they
get
said it was weighing
50
water?
for one reason and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Nigga can't get, boy, listen, nigga, what? Can't do none of that no more, bro.
They trying to railroad this nigga, and I don't like the little move that Buddy did on the little academic shit, because you can now get his little to hinder his legal. They take his phone away, hinder his communication. So say they sent Buddy for that, right?
Oh yeah, they definitely sent him.
They take
They
his phone
sent
away.
Luce up there at Durk. We got that word the other day.
Trying to get a hold of whoever the Iman over there too. So if they sent him over there, right, and get his phone away, that's gonna be his little legal strategy. To his communication. Cause now he cut off from the world.
I was asking, was somebody wearing a wire though? Is Jam the same one?
I mean, we don't know if he was. I mean, yeah, they suppose, yeah, they say he was, but I don't know. Y'all, they didn't release and said they got all these wiretaps and they showed what was said and Big U paperwork. Some of them we ain't seen that with Durk.
Okay. Hey, you cover that Ryan Wack? You cover that Ryan Hinton story?
No, I don't know that.
Hey, day before yesterday, this dude, his son got killed by the police. Yesterday, he went.
Oh yeah, him. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, and bro, they had 30 police officers in the courtroom. Bro walked with his head up, talking shit to all of them. Yeah, he on that Cincinnati, Ohio, in the building.
Hey, real quick, because I didn't want the people to skip over that. So Wack had made a post, right? And if you can read it, it says that Buddy was sent to work on Durk. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, how, it should run this at this point. It running in your bloodline, my nigga. You can't get it out. It's just what it is. It's just what it is, man. My bad.
Said too. I said a motherfucker.
Bro, let's think about it. Look, Lavish, listen. They say, first he say, He was setting it up. His fights, his rides, his this. None of that's going on because you still on the phone. Then you say, Brick Baby say, oh, we were supposed to go upstairs and fight, but then he started talking loud in the day room, but it ain't no fight. It ain't nothing going on. Nothing happens. All of a sudden, they just don't move Luce. They move Luce and his celly up to Durk's floor.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
And then after that, a couple of days ago, they just said he got new charges. Come on, man.
Out of nowhere.
Right.
I may be wrong, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
And you got to remember, then he sets the play up. He got Durk. He tells Durk, hey, Ack want to talk to you. But then for days, he's already announcing, I got Durk coming on my podcast. Durk has no idea he's being recorded or any of that. He don't even know the Reese is.
Damn sure.
Yeah, he was even confused when she asked him a question.
He was like, what the fuck are you talking
this?
about?
Right.
It's a fact.
I think the nigga was working from the jump. I'm sorry. I think the nigga was working prior to coming to No Jumper, prior to linking with Bro. I think the nigga was sent by the federal government to work. That's where I'm at with it at this point. It's a big rabbit hole, but fuck it, I don't care. I think the nigga was working the whole time. Because a nigga, listen, you don't come to a platform and say the things you say without knowing you have some type of protection.
And he still doesn't have a court date set, does he?
Hell no, but everybody else do.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that. Everybody else got one, huh?
We got the paperwork the other day on, so the 2nd of May, naming everybody in the RICO, all 7 people. Everybody in the RICO, right? Hold on, where is that? I just sent this shit to Seti Nash last night. He asked me for it. Alright, so alright, this is the 2nd, current conference date. Days, it's the 2nd or the 9th. Let me see. Oh no, May 2nd. Alright, United States of America plaintiff versus Eugene Henley Jr., Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Tremaine Ashley Williams, Armani, whatever her name is, Frederick Blanton, and Tiffany Hines. 7 people. This establishes who's in the RICO. In this paperwork, you have where the attorneys are pretty much saying what they have to do. They have other, cases that they're working on. And based upon this, no way they can go to trial right? Everybody's attorney is giving a statement on why they can't. It'll name our defense counsel for Henley notes they ready to go, right? It's just like 26 pages.
Right.
Defense counsel for defendant Martin is presently scheduled to be in the below described trials as well as various other matters, and is naming the people: United States versus Courtney, United States versus Hurtado versus all the cases that they already have, right? Defense counsel for a J, which is the chick, is presently scheduled to be in the below described trial, as well as various other matters. United States versus Wu, United States versus Jamilo, and so on, right? All the
Right.
cases that they previously had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go down. Okay. Defense counsel for defendant Hines is presently scheduled to be in the various courts trials listed below, right? And they list them. Defendant Henley objects to continue the trial in this matter, whatever, right? Because he wants to go. He wants a speedy trial. All right, wait, where's his shit? Make sure his name. Defense counsel, that's Hines. I respect trial. Defense counsel for, that's the girl. Okay, watch this. Page 7. Defense counsel for defendant Williams is presently scheduled to be in various state court trials listed in the document attached hereunto Exhibit B, as well as various matters. Right? So this is their reason why Luce Cannon and the rest of them are requesting the continuance. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. The time period of May 19th, 2025 to May 4th, 2026, inclusive, is excluded in computing the time within which the trial must commence. Defendants Robinson, Martin, Aflige, Blanton, Henley, and Hines shall appear in Court 6B of the Federal Courthouse, 350 West 1st Street, Los Angeles, California, on May 4th, 2026 at 8:30 a.m. Everybody under the RICO has been ordered in court for May 4th, 2026, except defendant Williams, which is Luce Cannon.
Hell no.
And one would ask, why would they do that?
Bro, there has not been a court date to separate him from the RICO.
Right, yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Cold nigga.
And I
Now
know
we
all
can
this.
see the comfortability. Why is he so comfortable speaking on these live streams every day?
There you
Talking
go.
about this open case. Remember what his, I think he was working before this, but remember what his now girlfriend said. She said, hey, worry about your family. You need to come home. That is literally saying, nigga.
Do what you gotta do.
Nigga,
Right.
nigga tell, nigga.
Right. Hey, but look though, Lavish. Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta go back and check the replays.
Where was we at? Yesterday was Sunday. Boom, boom, boom. Sleepless. What's after Sleepless?
Hip
The trucker room.
hop council and
No, hip hop
Jailbreak.
council. Yep, those two.
Man,
It's
listen,
in there.
y'all, if ain't no, hey, Lavish, if you ain't heard what she said, that right, her video and the replays they play on the 100 side gonna give you a goddamn answer.
That was her live from
And
last
she
night.
told him, right? And she told him, don't. Yeah, you better tell your.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.